What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, another pretty big MLB signing. The Mets get Bo Bichette. Now, obviously, to start the video, you guys know I'm a big Phillies fan. And there was talks and reports, and it was heavily reported that the Phillies were trying to go in big to get him. Apparently, I don't know if this is completely true or not. The Phillies had offered a big contract last night. Bo Bichette was going to take it, and the Mets swooped in this afternoon and got him. But yeah, man, this is a good signing for the Mets. But obviously, they lost Pete Alonso. They needed that batter. And I think this guy was probably the biggest free agent of the year so far. I think the New York Mets knew that if they didn't get anybody during this free agency, if they weren't able to get Tucker, which they were interested in, if they weren't able to even get like a guy like Garcia that the Phillies got, that they needed to go in and get a big free agency signing. And that's what they did. So, you know, they got Juan Soto. They're going to have Bo Bichette. They're going to have a couple solid hitters on their team to get their lineup going to start the year. Now, with all that reporting stuff out of the way, like I said, I'm a Phillies fan. This sucks. This really sucks, considering the fact that we lost out on signing Ranger Suarez. JT's probably gone. Bader's probably gone. The trade Matt Strom away, all because of money, right? But then you offer Bo Bichette this huge-ass deal, and then he doesn't sign it, and you're out of a starting pitcher, you're out of a relief pitcher. JT's probably gone because he wants his money. Bader's probably gone, solid hitter. You're losing 4 guys in our lineup. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me at all. I mean, considering the fact that if the Phillies really want to do anything, we have to get through the Dodgers, and I thought signing a guy like Bo Bichette was going to help us get over the mountain, which is the LA Dodgers. They get Tucker. They have all the money in the world, all the resources. One of the best prospect teams in the league. They got all the freaking talent in the world. We needed a guy like Bo Bichette to try to beat them. At the same time, you need talent, especially if you want to compete to try to get to a World Series. We can't just hide from the Dodgers forever. And, you know, I thought having this Schwarber, Harper, Turner, Bo Bichette, not in any particular order, but I really thought that was going to help us, you know, compete with a team like the Dodgers. Now, am I fuming? I'm going to throw my wallet in the trash. I'm going to throw my controller through my TV. No, I'm not, like, enraged by this. But at the same time, when you let your divisional rival just swoop in last minute, it is, like, the most infuriating thing in the world. And it's probably happened to your team. It is the most infuriating thing in the world. The thing that I can describe this to is when the Eagles were in the draft a couple years ago, a bullseye on getting CeeDee Lamb, and then the Cowboys traded up, and they swooped him from us. Now, obviously, you know, this is not an Eagles video, but we didn't know we were going to get Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, and all that. But just watching your team get screwed over by your rival, I mean, it's like the worst feeling in the world. He's going to be a Met. I'm sure that first game at Citizens Bank Park when Bo Bichette comes to Philly for the first time as a Met, it's going to be fun for him. But overall, if you guys made it this far into the video, please give it a like. I would appreciate that a lot. But other than that, man, good signing by the Mets. I don't know if there's really anybody left. I mean, Kyle Tucker was a big free agent. Bo Bichette, obviously. Other than that, though, I'll see you guys in the next video.